There are 14 million Californians today, and they'd all tell you, those old enough to talk, that theirs is the greatest state in the Union. It has everything. Well, there's no doubt about it. Nature was generous to California. Gave it gold and silver, oil and borax, soil that could grow anything, waterways, timber. But don't forget, it took men to develop these resources. Men with imagination and courage and energy. Men like William T. Coleman, who more than any other 49er laid the first foundations of this great empire of youth. When the cry of gold went forth, William T. Coleman joined the rush. A 25-year-old Kentuckian who'd worked his way through college and saved enough money to get himself to California and back, if necessary. 5 months have elapsed since he started west. It is August 1849.
Hello.
Howdy.
This California?
This is California, brother. The land of gold. Here, take a look. $3,000 worth of dust that I panned only a few miles from here. Accept these nuggets as a souvenir.
Thanks. But aren't you afraid to display your gold like this?
Men in these parts know better than to steal gold. If any of them try it, we string them up. You going to the diggings?
I don't know yet.
Well, when you get to San Francisco, you can't go no farther. That's the end of the trail. Good luck to you. Ha!
Place your bets, gentlemen. Might be your lucky night. All bets down. $25 red.
You know, you're the first lady croupier I've ever met.
You're the only man I've seen in all San Francisco who doesn't gamble.
I've got better uses for the money I make.
Oh? What do you propose to do?
A great city is springing up in these bare hills. People are moving in by the tens of thousands from all corners of the earth, needing everything imaginable for their new life here. And I'll supply it.
Merchant Prince.
Mm-hmm. As a matter of fact, I'm opening up a store right on the waterfront, where I can be the first one to board the incoming ships and buy up their cargoes.
And of course, there's a princess somewhere.
In Boston. Would you like to see her picture? Her name's Carrie Page.
She's very lovely. Her ancestors came over on the Mayflower.
How'd you guess? I hope by next Christmas, or anyway, the Christmas after that, I'll have enough money to go back and marry her.
To your good fortune.
A Merry Christmas to you. And a Happy New Year.
Your city of dreams. Smoking ruin.
Well, the bay is still here. The people are here.
There's still gold in the ground. Brannon's my name, Sam Brannon.
Glad to meet you. Any of you men carpenters?
Yes, I am.
I'll pay $50 a day.
Good.
Hello to your carpenter friends. Start building as soon as I can get a hold of the lumber.
Building what, a saloon?
A store. Headquarters of William T. Coleman and Company.
We have some here at $40. And some of the better quality at $60. Now, this is a very, very fine...
Hey, what's your hurry? Jansen! Sure, we're a state, the 31st star on the flag. But that don't mean we've got law and order. San Francisco is run by a bunch of crooks and nincompoops.
Oh, I'd hardly go that far.
Look, Bluxon, how many bad fires have there been since you started your business here?
Well, there was Christmas Eve, 49, May, 1850, and another in June. And another in September.
Yes. Who started those fires? The gangs that are stalking our city. The hounds and the Sydney Ducks. And why? So they can loot and plunder. The police know it. The mayor knows it. If they had any sense, why they... Excuse me, ma'am.
I hope I'm not interrupting.
Not at all. Come in.
We'll be going along, Coleman, but something's got to be done.
Won't you sit down?
I came to ask your advice. I have some money here I'd like to invest.
You've done very well at roulette.
You disapprove.
I didn't mean to imply that.
You detest gambling.
For my own part.
Yet aren't you gambling when you buy real estate? Those tide lots along the bay?
I intend to fill that land. Build a big warehouse there.
You're betting on the future of San Francisco. A city where murders are committed every day.
Yes. But a gold rush is bound to attract some riffraff.
Riffraff? These gangs are human scum. Convicts from the prisons of Australia. I don't use the language of a lady, but I do know what's going on. It's up to men like you, Mr. Coleman, to save San Francisco.
They're locked up now in the basement of the courthouse.
Jansen identify them?
Positively. Jim Stewart, a Sydney Duck, one of the worst, and another criminal named Windred.
What's going to happen, a lynching?
I pray not. The crowd's demanding satisfaction.
They got their blood up at last.
Mob rule isn't the answer.
Then what is? Leave it to the local officials and these thugs will get off like all the others. Do you realize we've averaged 2 murders a day in San Francisco for the last year and not a single conviction?
First, go home. As mayor of San Francisco, I pledge my word of honor. We've had enough of your promises, Gary. Justice will be done. To blazes with your promises. We want action, Gary. Leave the matter to the courts. We are the courts. We're the judge and the hangman.
Quiet! Quiet! We will not leave it to the courts. For we have lost all faith in the courts.
Right.
But neither do we want a mob. We can't have a mob. Now, I propose a just and reasonable course. Let the people here present form themselves into a court. Inside this building, let the prisoners be taken before it.
and counsel allowed on both sides. Let testimony be taken and judgment passed after a fair trial. If these men are found innocent, discharge them. But if guilty, let them be hanged as high as Haman, and that before sundown. All in favor?
We've had enough of that.
Wonderful, isn't it? In any crisis, how a leader rises up.
I still say they should have convicted those two thugs and hung them on the spot.
Not if there was any doubt as to their identity, and there was.
Oh, that cove was Jim Stewart, all right.
He claimed to be Thomas Verdue.
Crowd was mighty disappointed. They'd like to have hung the jury, too.
Mr. Coleman knew how to handle them. Born to lead.
This vigilance committee of his is playing hob with our business. Taking our best customers to patrol the streets, attend meetings, hold trials. You see what I mean?
Justice is done. Good work, Mr. Coleman.
Well, gentlemen, it looks as though our mission had been accomplished.
You're suggesting the vigilantes disband?
San Francisco is now an orderly and peaceful city. There hasn't been a fire in nearly a year. Robberies and holdups are now the exception rather than the rule.
We hanged only 4 men, all told.
Well, I, for one, will be thankful to have some time to give to my own business.
Oh, before I leave.
Oh, you're leaving San Francisco?
Yes, I have some personal business in the East, Boston. Here's a contribution towards the committee's expenses.
Thank you. Most generous. So you're going east. Couldn't be that you're contemplating matrimony.
It just could.
You have to travel 5,000 miles to find a bride.
And worth every mile of it. You'll agree when you see her. Mrs. William T. Coleman. Sounds wonderful to me.
I've been saying it to myself for nearly 4 years. Ever since you went to California. Now to think we'll be going out there together.
Oh, you'll love California, Carrie.
Is it true it has everything?
Do you there? Yes.
When do we sail?
As soon as I've attended to some matters in New York. I thought as head of the New York Grain Exchange, Mr. Dowes, you'd be interested in seeing some wheat. From California.
California? I didn't know they could grow wheat in California.
California, sir, can produce wheat in quantity.
But what'll they do with it?
Export it to England.
In competition with New York? Oh, that's impossible.
San Francisco's harbor, Mr. Dowds, is filled with ships delivering cargoes and sailing away empty. Now, I've checked on the freight rates of these vessels, and we can meet your price.
Young man, would you mind telling me your age?
28, sir.
Oh, that's incredible. Well, I've heard of William T. Coleman, but I expect you to be middle-aged, old.
You won't find old men in California, sir. They're most like myself. It's an empire of youth.
I'd be willing to try it, Will, but the doctor's put his foot down. He says I can't take the risk of the rugged California trip at this time.
Then my business will have to run itself, somehow.
No, that isn't right, Will.
But I can't be in 2 places at once.
Then go back to California.
Alone?
Oh, I'll join you. Just as soon as I'm strong enough.
But I couldn't bear the thought of leaving you.
Nothing can really part us now.
Very well.
You returned to San Francisco just in time to stop this crime wave, Mr. Coleman.
I know. They want to revive the vigilantes. Have me headed up.
You will, of course.
Let's see how I can take the time. I've been away. And besides, I expect to go back east again shortly to fetch my wife.
You want a city that will be fit for her to live in, don't you? That man Cora shot a U.S. Marshal in cold blood. Casey shot Mr. King in broad daylight on the street because he dared expose our corrupt officials in his evening bulletin.
Brave man, James King.
Are you going to let his assassin go scot-free? He's gloating now. Safe in jail, Jim Casey is, under the protection of the sheriff he helped to elect, for a bribe of $10,000. Cora's been in jail 6 months and nothing done about him.
Come in. Gentlemen?
We're not willing to take no for an answer, Coleman. Criminals like Cora and Casey have got to go. We need a leader, and you're the man.
I accept. I've come for you, Casey.
Try and take me.
Lay down that knife. Lay it down. All right, let's go. Our job of house cleaning is done. The Vigilance Committee is adjourned for the last time, we hope. I am now free to turn back to my own affairs. I sail within the week for New York, full of plans for our future in California, together.
The young man with the wheat. Of course I remember you. Well, how goes it?
I'm starting my own line of clipper ships.
To export wheat?
And other products. You'll soon be getting Pacific Coast salmon here in the East. I'm building some canneries. And dried fruits like prunes, raisins, apricots. That's what I'm most excited about. Oh, of course, there'll still be wool and gold and hides.
And financial panics like the one we're in now. Or didn't you know?
California credit is good, Mr. Dowse.
Well, if they're all like you out there in California, I believe it. An empire of youth.
My dear, may I present Mrs. Henry Clinton, an old friend and close neighbor.
Welcome to San Francisco, Mrs. Coleman.
You've lived here a long time, Mrs. Clinton?
Since 1849, but not on Nob Hill.
I could tell you a lot of wonderful things about this woman.
And I'll tell you something about your husband, Mrs. Coleman. He's been pursued by more admiring women than any gentleman in San Francisco. But not one of them has ever succeeded in making the slightest dent upon his heart.
Take a look at this, Robertson.
Cotton ball. Where did it come from?
Prospector. Nevada Desert. He says, I thought you might be interested.
Interested in a new borax discovery?
Better get down there as fast as you can. See the property. Try to make a deal with them.
Aaron Winters. Ash Meadows. Where the dickens is that?
Never heard of it. He's heard of us.
It's good you came out here to Death Valley, Mr. Coleman. See this whole desert operation firsthand.
How's the manager working out?
Perry, great. Oh, here he comes now. This is J.W.S. Perry, Mr. Coleman.
Glad to know you, Mr. Perry.
Thank you, sir.
They've been keeping you pretty busy, I see.
Yes, sir. We're able to dig and refine more borax than we can haul out of here.
Goes out by mule team.
Yes, sir. We've got 2 outfits working for us. That fellow with 4 spanner mules and Ed Stiles with his 6. Ed hauls twice as much with his 12 mules as the other teamster does with his 8. But it's still not enough. What would you think, Mr. Coleman, of stringing the 2 sets of mules together?
All 20 mules?
Well, why not? But what about the wagons? Can you increase their capacity to go with the big team?
I've given that a lot of thought, Mr. Coleman. Now, we'd have to design new wagons. Now, I've been figuring they'd be the biggest wagons in the world. 2 of them hitched together with a tank for water on the back for the mules.
Mm-hmm. Let's go into the office and take a look at these figures, Perry.
There she is. Longest freight outfit in the desert.
In the world.
Congratulations, Mr. Perry.
Listen to what Senator George Hearst has to say. The life of William T. Coleman is the epitome of the progress of our coast. California is honored to present Coleman as candidate for President of the United States.
That's local pride, my dear.
But papers all over the United States are saying it. The great Charles Dana of the New York Sun thinks you're presidential timber.
But he never liked Cleveland, you know.
Here's what the Chicago Tribune says. No man stands higher than William T. Coleman in integrity, brains, and courage. His name is part of the history of the state. Will, it's a tremendous honor to be considered for the top position in the nation. No man deserves that honor more.
Would you like me to run?
That's not for me to say. If the nation wants you, I wouldn't hold you back.
But you don't want to leave California. And neither do I. I have no wish to be in the public eye.
But you are in the public eye. You can't help it.
I am not seeking public office, darling. I prefer to do my part as a private citizen here in California, the land that I have chosen. Are you content with my decision, Carrie?
Yes, Will. I'm a Californian now, too.
And that's the story of William T. Coleman, empire builder. A story that has been too seldom told. When he died, newspapers hailed him as unquestionably the most heroic figure in California history. High above the Yuba River on the west slope of the Sierras stands the famous old mining camp of Camptonville, born in the gold rush. There are only a couple hundred folks living there today, but among them are descendants of the early pioneers. So to Camptonville I went to get this story for you. A story I call Wheel of Fortune. The first thing you see as you enter the town is this monument with an inscription which begins, "On this spot in 1878, yes, here's where it happened. The discovery that added more to the wealth of the world than all the gold of California." On up the main street I went and found the man I was looking for. Here he is, William Groves of Camptonville, California. In case you're wondering what this object is in front of him, it's the head of an old sewing machine. What make is it, Bill?
Grover and Baker, Boston, 1849.
It came around the Horn during Gold Rush days and ended up in Camptonville, in the home of Mrs. Margaret Groves, this man's grandmother. She was then a bride?
Yes, she and my grandfather came west from Ohio in 1850.
Well, tell us something about them.
Well, he was a teamster. There was a lot of hauling in and out of Camptonville in those days. My grandmother ran a boarding house for the teamsters.
Besides raising a family of 5 children. Here's a picture of the Groves family.
That's right. My father, Frank, was the middle one.
Now, this sewing machine that's come down through 3 generations, what's so important about it?
Look, old Ranger, I'm no storyteller. That's your job.
All right. Well, we roll back to the year of 1877. This is how Camptonville looked at that time. Below the town are the diggings where hydraulic monitors sluice the gold from the hillside. Above the town is a reservoir which supplies the town with water. And small boys like Frank Groves with an excuse to take a roundabout way home from school.
You almost fell in, but I didn't. If you had, you'd have been sucked into that pipe and drowned. But I wasn't. I'm as lazy as you can be. Yeah. Bet you can't climb to the top of that tree. Neither can you. Oh, no? See that white rag near the top? I tied it there. When you get up there, you can see all over the town, past the mills, and clear down to the diggings. Well, ain't you gonna do it? I haven't got time to dig. Brady cat. Anyhow, it's getting late and I've gotta go home. I dare you. All right, I'll do it. Well, go on. I'll help you get started. You'll never make it. Rock-a-bye, baby, on the treetop. Hey, come on down. I can't. I'll fall. You hang on. I'll go fetch a ladder. Hurry up. Let me have your ladder.
And what for?
How'd he make us up a tree?
Grab the back end.
you, Hattie. Hang on.
I'm getting awful tired. Hurry up.
That's the boy. Up we go. Hang on, Hattie. I'm coming. All right, Hattie. Now, you do what I tell you. Now, here, you put this foot down here. Come on. You're doing fine. That's it. There, there's the branch. Now, the next one. That's the girl. Now we're going. Now, the next one. Come on. Come on, Hattie. Now the next one. There you go, Hattie. Everything's all right now.
She's dead.
No, she just fainted. Here, I'll carry her home, huh?
She lives right next door to us.
All right, here we go.
I was awful scared.
Mercy, what happened to you, Hattie? Your dress is all torn.
I got stuck in a tree about a mile high. It was awful. It was all my fault. I dared her.
Oh, Frank.
She's none the worse for it, ma'am, except for her clothes.
Mr. Pelton brought a ladder.
Well, you let me take her dress, Mrs. Meek. I'll mend it. I can do it. No, I feel responsible.
Oh, I tore my petticoat, too. Oh, and my...
Never mind, Hattie. You've enough mending of your own, Mrs. Groves. But I do have a sewing machine. You put extra work on me yesterday. Now you can make up for it.
Ah, gee. I promised Mr. Pelton I'd come down to his shop.
I want you to fill both the wood boxes. After that, you can set the mouse traps.
Yoo-hoo, Frank! Come on out and play! Hey, that's Hattie. Have I got to work all day Saturday?
Everyone else in this family has chores.
Not Liddy.
Lydia's only a baby. Frank, will you please get a move on?
After I finish, then can I go down to Mr. Pelton's?
What for?
Just to watch him work.
It seems to be a habit of yours, watching other folks work.
I'm getting the kindling right away. What you doing?
Well, I'm trying to figure something out here.
A water wheel?
Yep, that's the water wheel.
Nothing new, is it?
No. They've had water wheels for 4,000 years, since the days of Pharaoh. And you know, the ones we're using in the mills of Camptonville today are no great improvement over those primitive wheels. They're slow, they're clumsy, only get a fraction of the power out of water that they should.
You know something? I'm going to be a millwright, too, when I grow up.
Well, that's good. You make up your mind and you stick to it.
Like you.
Me? I've tried my hand at everything. Came out here to California in '49 from Ohio.
Ohio? So did Ma and Pa.
Grub for gold all up and down the riverbeds, with no luck. Then I turned to fishing for a living on the Sacramento. There wasn't much future in that. Then I came up here to Camptonville thinking I might have another try at mining. But by that time, they'd started the big hydraulic operations. And a fellow with no capital didn't have a chance.
You must have been getting pretty old.
36. Yep, 36 and nothing to show for it. That's when I became a millwright.
You have a lot to show for that.
Well, I
Helped build most of the big stamp mills around here and the schoolhouse.
You didn't build that.
And you stopped wishing it had burned down.
How'd you know?
All boys do. Well, I guess I'll close up shop and call her a day, huh?
So early?
Well, it's after 6. Supper time for you, isn't it?
I suppose.
You suppose? Boy, I understand your mom's one of the best cooks in Camptonville.
Yeah, she cooks all right.
Now, you should see what they sling at us down at the Miners' Hash House.
Hey, Mr. Pelton, why don't you come and board at our house?
No, I wasn't hinting.
No, honest. My mother feeds all the Teamsters. One more person wouldn't matter.
Yeah, that sounds mighty tempting. To an old bachelor. Eating a real home, huh?
You wouldn't have to sit by either of my sisters. You could sit next to me.
Well, I'll tell you what. You ask your mom, and if she says yes, it'll suit me fine.
Oh, boy.
And so Lester Pelton became a member of the Groves family. Time rolls on. 6 months, a year, till we come to another Saturday morning in 1878.
How did it go, dear? Oh, this isn't straight at all. The first thing to learn is to keep your feet moving steadily on the pedal. Don't jerk.
Hello, Mr. Pelton.
Well, what's this? Sewing bee?
Not me.
Hattie's having a lesson on the sewing machine.
Don't look at it. It's all crooked.
She finds it hard to work the treadle.
Well, I should think she might. Those short little legs.
Right.
Never mind. My own legs ache sometimes after a long stint. But then I think, what if I had to do it all by hand, the way women used to?
I'm glad I'm a man.
Well, men sew too, you know.
They do?
Yes, sir. There's a man who invented this machine. He's a tailor who sewed for a living.
Yeah. Ow!
No, you don't. You just stop it.
Wait. You just wait.
Didn't Hattie hear the bell?
Here she comes now.
Well, come and sit down, Hattie.
Excuse me. What makes you walk so funny? Nothing. Sideways like a crab. Ow! Stop kicking.
Frank, behave yourself.
Hey, looky.
Ink. How did it happen?
I guess it just dropped in the inkwell. Both of them? It was Frank. I saw him.
Frank.
He did it deliberately. Tattletale. She has ink spots in the back of her dress.
Let me see. Turn around. Hattie, your nice merino. Frank Groves, how could you be so naughty?
It'll wash out.
It will not. The dress will have to have a whole new back put in. Then that's a big, fussy job.
I'm sorry.
If your father was home, you'd get a good licking. I ought to give you one myself, but I'm just too worn out.
My mother can fix the dress, Mrs. Groves.
A dress my son ruined? I wouldn't dream of it. I'll do it myself tonight.
Mrs. Groves. Mrs. Groves.
Oh, my goodness. I must have fallen asleep.
It's after midnight. I just came in. I was down at the shop tinkering. So you better put up your work and get to bed.
I can't do that. I've got to finish this dress.
Oh, well, not tonight.
Hattie's mother is coming home tomorrow. I don't want her to find the dress in this state.
You're worn out, Mrs. Groves.
I'm all right.
I wish I could help you.
Don't you worry about me.
There must be some way to make it easier.
We pick up the course of our story a few weeks later. Weeks during which Lester Pelton has done a lot of mysterious tinkering in his shop. And we come to a day in the summer of 1879.
All right, now, Frank, hand me that wrench.
It's a good thing Ma's in the kitchen making currant jelly. She'd be out here and see us.
That's why I picked this morning.
Mrs. Meek's coming over when we get it all rigged up.
Well, you told her?
I just said we had a surprise for Ma.
Oh.
I didn't say what. Hey, where's the wheel?
It's hidden around the corner of the house. I'll go get it.
What if it don't work?
Oh, it'll work. No what if about it.
Sure a lot of trouble you went to.
You know, nothing's too much trouble, Frank, if it makes things easier for women folk. Don't you forget it.
What about the men folks?
Yep, them too.
Frank! Oh, Frank!
It's all set.
I'm out here, Ma, on the porch.
I need some more sugar for my jelly. Will you go down? Oh, my machine. What's it doing out here?
It'd be too wet in the house.
Wet? What have you done to it? What is all this contraption?
Well, this is something I rigged up so you can sew without working that treadle.
It'll work all by itself.
Well, with the help of water. Now, look. See, there's a wheel inside here. Now, I put a case around it to keep it from splashing, you see? Now, the water comes in through this small nozzle and goes in through... Well, let me show you. It's easier than trying to explain. Here, now, you sit down right here.
Isn't this wonderful? All I'm doing is just guiding the needle. I can hardly believe it.
Yep, her feet ain't even touching the treadle.
Get away from my skirts, Frank.
I wish I could try it.
Think of the boon it'll be when you're working on men's heavy clothes. Mr. Pelton, you're a genius. How'd you ever think up such a thing?
He's been tinkering for ages down in his shop.
Water power's been an obsession with me ever since I came to California and worked around these rivers.
This wheel is just perfect.
Now, it could be improved.
I don't see how.
Well, you see, there's still a lot of power in this little stream of water we're not using.
We're getting all we need.
Well, for a little machine like this, yes, but now what about the big machinery in our mines and our mills? You think of all that potential power locked up, going to waste. I'm no engineer, but I'm going to keep on experimenting until I've found the answer. A wheel that gets the utmost out of water.
By George, I have got it! I've got it!
This partition does the trick. Now, the water splits as it hits the cups, and you get a force from 2 streams instead of 1. It's the secret I've been looking for.
Events moved fast after that for Lester Pelton. Working feverishly in his shop, he produces his first model of a so-called splitter wheel. From there to bigger and better models, turned out in a nearby foundry. 1880, Pelton receives a patent on his invention. 1883, competitive tests at the great Idaho Maryland mine. The Pelton wheel wins, hands down. Orders come in from other mines, from mills. They all want Pelton wheels to operate their machinery. And then something nobody has ever dreamed of. The Pelton wheel is hitched up to a dynamo. Hydroelectric power is on its way. Today, the world over in hydroelectric plants, huge Pelton wheels convert rushing water into heat and light and power. Each wheel, with its divided cups, a monument to the obscure tinker, whose invention revolutionized industry and brought incalculable benefits to every one of us. So there's the true story of the invention of the Pelton water wheel, and the part your grandmother's sewing machine played in it, Bill. It's wonderful that your family has preserved such a valuable memento. And thank you so much, Bill, for coming on our Death Valley Day show to help us tell the story of the Wheel of Fortune.
Thank you, old Ranger, for having me.
The turn of the century saw the last of the great American gold strike. But for everyone who struck it rich, there were thousands who drifted along with the crowd. Some, like Billy Benson, lived on hope and handouts. And some, like Desert Annie, had a gift that earned her a stake anywhere. For Desert Annie was the best cook in all that land, from the Yukon to Tonopah. Many a man would have liked to marry Annie, but her stubborn heart was set on one. I call this story Man on the Run. It was long about 1905 that Billy Benson found a job entirely to his liking, sitting on a fraction claim in Goldfield, Nevada. Or maybe sitting isn't exactly the word.
Billy! Billy Benson! Come on down here and give me a helping hand.
Dang women. Ain't no place safe from them. Oh.
I managed to finagle a chicken, so I fried it up and brought it out to you for lunch.
Well, now, that was mighty nice of you, Desert Annie.
Billy!
Oh, excuse me.
I figured a good meal would ease the blow.
What blow?
Well, I knew a conscientious gentleman like you would be hard hit, considering you already owe me 3 months' room and board.
Annie, what are you talking about?
You're out of a job.
Out of a job? Why, Jim Peel just hired me yesterday.
Today, there was a slight argument as to who owns this claim. Jim lost. They're over in the graveyard now burying him.
Poor Jim.
Don't look like you'll have anything to pay me now.
You know I'll pay it when I get it. Ain't like we was strangers. Why, we're old friends.
A woman who runs a boarding house has thousands of friends, and all of them hungry. Of course. If we was more than friends, you wouldn't owe me anything at all. I always say there's nothing too good for a husband.
Well, it looks like there's just one thing for me to do.
What's that?
Get busy and find another job.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, Tim. Get going.
Well, looks like you're leaving town.
I'm dead.
Well, thought I'd go over towards Greenwater. Been hearing rumors of copper over there the last couple of days.
Greenwater, huh?
Yes, ma'am.
Looks like you got an extra hat back there on the barrel. You better put it somewhere so it won't blow away.
Oh, yeah. I'll have to watch that keep blowing around in the wagon. Well, I guess better be going along. Got a long, hot ride ahead of me. Get up!
Greenwater, huh?
How do you do, sir? Your fair city of Greenwater looks like a real nice place, but the fellow can be as thirsty here as in any other town.
Thirstier. There's no water for 25 miles.
Well, I wasn't exactly thinking of water. Now, let me be frank with you.
You haven't got the price of a drink.
You guessed it. Do you know of any place where a fellow might make an honest dollar?
No, Say, wait a minute. There's a newspaper outfit arrived in town today. Proprietor's name is John Tully. Fixing on open a place a couple of doors down the street. Maybe he'd give you a job, that is, if you know anything about a newspaper.
I've read them all. What more do I need to know? How do you do, sir?
How do you do?
Are you Mr. Tully?
That's right.
My name is Benson. I hear you're looking for a newspaper man.
Yes, I am. What experience have you had, Benson?
Mr. Tully, I can honestly say I'm familiar with all types of newspaper writing from the Yukon to Tonopah.
Oh, I wasn't thinking of writing. I handle that myself. What I need is a man who can set type. Lost my compositor on the trip over. He got kicked by a mule. Have you had any experience setting type?
Yes, sir, I have. One time when I was associated with the Esmeralda News, the typesetting fellow went out to stake a claim and set up a camp in a nest of rattlesnakes. I pinch hit it on the type till they got another man.
Well, that's more experience than anyone else in this town has had, so I guess I'll have to settle for it. I can pay you $15 a week to start with.
Mr. Tully, you got yourself a deal.
Good.
My friend, you are now looking at a member of the press.
No fooling.
So I've been thinking the staff of the Greenwater Times should rate credit at this establishment.
I think it might be arranged.
I think I'm going to like this town.
Set 'em up for everybody, Tom. I've made a strike. Got copper by the bushel.
Now I know I'm going to like this town.
Benson! Tommy! What in blazes is taking you so long?
Here it is, all finished.
The slowest compositor in 88 counties. Great suffering catfish. Look at that headline.
What's the matter with it?
Body of water found with bullet in head.
What's it supposed to be?
Waiter, of course. Body of waiter.
Oh, I guess I made a mistake. Body of water.
I don't know why I bothered to put out a paper. By the time you get through with the news, there isn't a paragraph in it that makes sense.
Well, maybe I could do better if I wasn't so weak.
Weak? What are you weak from?
Hunger. I'm getting so dizzy I can hardly read the type. Now, if you could see your way clear to pay me a little...
Pay?
Account...
You ought to be paying me on account of your ruining my paper.
Howdy, Billy.
Hi, Tim.
Say, you don't look so good.
I ain't good.
What's the matter?
I'm starving to death.
Yeah, well, I got good news for you. From now on, you'll be eating like a king.
How do you figure that?
Friend of yours in town.
Oh, no.
Desert Annie has moved to Greenwater, set up a boarding house, and from now on, you'll never know another hungry day.
That's what you think.
What do you mean to tell me you'd turn your back on flapjacks for breakfast and beefsteak pie?
When there's a ball and chain attached, brother, you said it. Billy Benson just ain't that hungry. One measly little can, 2 days till payday. Billy, my boy, you've hit bottom this time.
Is it too late to put an advertisement in the paper?
Annie!
Now, don't act so surprised. You knew I was in town. What on earth are you doing with that can of sardines?
Well, I'm opening it for the cat. What else would I be doing with it?
Well, does the cat eat bread, too?
It may seem strange to you, but she just happens to like it, dipped in sardine juice.
Well, what are you waiting for? Why don't you feed her? Don't torment the poor animal. She looks like she's starving.
She's not the only one.
Well, go on. Give it to her. Well, Billy, what's the matter? You look like you're going to fall flat on your face. Why, I bet you haven't had a decent meal in a week.
When a man like me gets too busy, he can't be bothered thinking about food.
Well, and he shouldn't have to. That's what a woman's for, to take care of him. Now, I have room for just one more in my boarding house. I was going to put an ad in the paper, but now I see my duty plain. Billy Benson, I'm taking you home with me.
Oh, no, you don't, Annie. Not with the money I owe you. I can't afford the dough anymore. I can't.
Well, you don't have to worry about it. After you've eaten 2 or 3 platefuls of roast beef and potatoes and washed it down with all the coffee you can drink, you can top it off with hot apple pie.
How does it feel to be the star boarder, Benson? Special hours, special food? Hot cakes and ham and eggs. That's not what I had for breakfast.
A newspaper man don't have much choice about his hours, so I eat whatever they put before me.
You know, it's a funny thing. You and I have been boarding here about a month now, but I ain't had no such fancy grub set before me. How do you manage it, Benson? By sweet-talking the landlady?
I never sweet-talked no woman in my life.
I wouldn't blame you for trying. I'll bet Desert Annie's got quite a neat little pile stashed away, huh?
I wouldn't know. But I reckon if she has, she earned it waiting on logheads like you.
Billy, come in here a minute. I want to talk to you.
I'm in a big hurry, Annie.
Well, land sakes, you can come in a minute. I hear you've been made a high up on the newspaper.
Yep. Now that Greenwater's getting to be such a big camp, the miners and their families pouring in every day, Tully's asked me to help him with the reporting. So adding that to setting the type, I'm a pretty busy man. And I better be getting back to work.
Wait a minute, Billy. You and me have been friends for a long time, haven't we? And I done lots of favors for you when you was up against it.
Well, sure, Annie, sure.
Well, you can do one for me now that you're a big mucky muck. Our new women's club is having their first big shindig tonight. It's a benefit for the schoolhouse. And I want you to give us a real nice write-up in the newspaper.
Annie, I can't write up no woman stuff, and you know it.
You mean you refuse? And after all I've done for you? And you 4 months behind in your board?
You know I'd do anything I could, but Annie, holy gosh.
Well, like this. You can just take me to the benefit tonight and write about it afterwards.
Take you?
Well, you wouldn't want me to go alone, would you? And have all them married women lording it over me with their men?
But Annie, I never meant to...
Oh, Billy, I'll be a real credit to you. Look at this. It's the loveliest dress I've ever had in my life. And I made it just so you could be proud of me.
So I could... What time does the shindig start?
7:30.
Well, all right. But make sure you're ready. Billy Benson don't wait around for no woman. Give me a quick one, Tom, and put a lot of courage in it.
That'll put iron in your spine.
Brother, do I need it tonight?
Have another on me, Benson.
Nope. Got places to go.
What's your hurry? A couple of more make you twice as brave. Isn't that right, Tom?
It sure is. Well, now, maybe you're right.
Fill her up. My friends, you've got me in a good mood. Tonight, I'll buy all the courage you can drink. Fill her up again, Tom.
That no-good betrayer. Everything will be over and nobody will ever see my lovely dress. Why, Duke Heisler, what are you doing here?
I come to take you to the benefit, Miss Annie. That is, if you'd do me the honor.
Something's happened to Billy.
Got himself stewed to the gills.
So that's it.
He's been tanking up all evening and bragging about how he was standing you up.
What?
Made my blood boil till I was fair ready to wallop him. But I figured it'd be more to the point if I came to the rescue of the lady in distress.
Well, Annie Parker ain't in no distress over no man, least of all Billy Benson.
Guess I'm a little late, Annie.
After what you've done, you have the gall to come here and face me?
I'm terrible sorry, Annie. I just stopped for a glass.
Mr. Heisler, take me out of here before I do something violent.
With pleasure, Annie.
Heisler? Why, he's
The gentleman who came to my rescue when I was stood up by a heel.
Annie, wait a minute. Don't be mad, Annie. I'll make it up to you.
an outrageous insult. The man should be horsewhipped.
Horsewhipping's too good for him. They should be hung.
Sally,
Yes.
did you write this piece about the Women's Club benefit?
I did not. It was put in without my knowledge or consent.
Well, who wrote it then?
Billy Benson.
I told you so.
Where is he?
Back there in the press room.
Benson, come out here. We got business with you.
Hello, fellas. What's all the excitement about?
You wrote this piece about the Women's Club, didn't you?
Sure I did, but
That's good enough for me.
No, wait, you don't understand.
Tell it to the judge.
You can have your say when we get you. Wait a minute, fellas, I can explain the whole thing.
Order in the court. The trial of Billy Benson will now begin.
But you have to appoint a prosecutor, Judge.
Well, then I'll appoint you, Pat Kelly. Now, hold on now. Billy's got to have a lawyer.
I'll defend myself. I demand to know what crime I'm accused of.
Benson, you're accused of writing and printing in the paper a piece that is damaging to the good character of the women of Greenwater.
I never did any such thing. I'm not guilty. Now I know I'm not guilty.
Order! Looks like it's time for you to start prosecuting, Pat.
Kelly, come up here. I'll be leading you to read the evidence. Now, the accused, William Benson, has already admitted that he wrote this dastardly pile of insults about the women of Greenwater.
I never wrote any insults about any woman.
We'll let the judge decide that.
Sit down, Billy.
Kelly, read the notice aloud.
Mrs. Bill Strong poured in an extremely décolleté gown of black Chantilly lace, which enhanced the lights in her red hair and peach-like complexion.
It's a lie. My wife never wore no gown she was poured in. She wears her clothes respectable.
And I never dyed my hair red nor wore no peach paint on my face, neither.
Miss Annie Parker was to be found behind the piano in an empire frock, surmounted by a pancake Malene hat.
Billy Benson, you know I wasn't found behind no piano. I ain't never been drunk in my life.
But
Go on.
The ladies of the choral group were a little decayed, but the audience was greatly entertained by their wilting voices.
It's an outrage. They look real nice and their voices were beautiful.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute now. Wait a minute. That's a mistake. That's a mistake. Judge, before this goes any farther, I gotta have a chance to speak.
I reckon it's time you had a say, Benson. Go ahead.
The fact is, I lied when I said I wrote that piece.
If you didn't do it, who did?
I don't know, but I copied it word for word out of a San Francisco newspaper. Tom Cahill can tell you that's true.
That's right, Judge. Billy was at my bar feeling real low down, because he promised to write a piece for a lady friend he admires very much. Then he come across that very piece in the San Francisco paper. I know, because he tore it out and showed it to me.
All I did was take out the names of them San Francisco society ladies and put in the names of the ladies of Greenwater instead.
I don't believe it.
They wouldn't write insults about them high-up women in any paper, saying their singers was decayed and their voices was wilting.
I reckon what they said was the singers was delayed and their voices was lilting. But I guess I made a few mistakes in the printing.
I happen to know them mistakes was deliberate. Put in there for the purpose of insulting the good women of Greenwater.
That's a lie.
How do you know that, Heisler?
He told me so himself.
He's lying, Judge.
It was yesterday morning, Judge. He was sitting in the dining room over a plate full of hotcakes and ham, fixed for him by that fine lady, Desert Annie Parker. And while he was sitting there, eating what she so kindly fixed for him, he was telling me he despised women. That man, Benson, is a woman hater. And he planned every one of them mistakes. I tell you, he was deliberately insulting your women folk and trying to besmirch your good names.
I got him, Order in the court! Order in the court!
Let him give us your verdict, Judge, or we'll have him strung up before he hears it.
Now, wait a minute. Order in the court. Quiet, everybody, quiet. Now, you can't hang him until after I give my verdict. It's illegal. As duly elected judge of this court, I now pronounce the prisoner, Bill Benson.
Wait, Judge, don't say it. You can't give your verdict until you hear from me. I have some important evidence.
Well, what evidence have you got, Annie?
Well, there's lots of things that have been said here today that are true. Billy Benson did put that story in the paper and did put in those insulting mistakes. But it's a downright lie to say he did it on purpose because he's a woman hater. Billy Benson is no woman hater, and I'm the one who knows it. He put that piece in the paper as a special favor to me. On account of I'm the woman he's gonna marry.
Billy Benson, stand up. Is this true, Benson? You planning to marry Annie?
Any man that has a chance with a woman like her would be a fool not to take it. Scott, if you was a real judge, I'd ask you to tie the knot right now.
Well, I wish I could. There's one thing I can do, and that's to give my verdict. I now pronounce Bill Benson to be not guilty.
Thanks, Bob.
Well, Billy Benson was found not guilty, but he got a life sentence anyway. He married Annie Parker. Funny part of it is, he discovered that the job he'd been running away from for years fit like a glove, being the man around the house.
Nellie Cashman came originally from County Cork, Ireland. She came to Tombstone, Arizona Territory in 1880 and opened a restaurant and boarding house at the corner of 5th and Tough Nut Streets. And the legend of Nellie Cashman grew. They called her the Angel of Tombstone.
Dig in deep, George. It's for a good cause. Besides, Saturday's paper will list the donor and the size of their contributions. Mabel, your husband's a mighty big-hearted man.
Now, Nellie, I already made a contribution to your church last week.
Well, that's not much good to Jeremy Jones. You know, he fell down his mine shaft last night and broke both his legs.
I should have been more careful.
Michael Joyce.
All right, all right.
Bless you, Michael. Well, you haven't eaten any of your vegetables, Billy.
I couldn't eat anything else, honest, Nellie.
Nonsense. We've got to fatten you up before you go back into those mountains. Besides, I nursed you through scurvy once, and that's enough.
Oh, Nellie.
Nellie, can you come into the bar a minute? There's something you should take a look at.
Finish your corn, Billy. Keep an eye on this for me, would you, please?
All right, Nellie.
He wants to cash 'em in. It's quite a heap, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Was I right? Pure gold?
Pure gold.
You sure?
I'm sure. Where'd you get him?
Baja California. In Mexico, señorita. Near Mulegé.
Mulegé? I never even heard of it. It's in southern Baja, across the Gulf from Guaymas. I don't believe him.
I believe him.
There is plenty more down there, señorita. Plenty.
I think it's a hoax.
Well, if Nellie believes him, so do I.
And I go with Lou.
It's gold. Give him his money.
Adiós, señorita.
Adios, amigo.
Nellie, why'd you let him go like that? Why did you ask more questions?
Well, he told us all he knew. Besides, he told us the most important thing.
Now, what was that?
There's gold near Mulegé. What do you think, Marcus?
I figure that Mexican for an honest man. Why? Because he didn't ask for anything.
And he had no maps to sell. And the nuggets are real. And besides, I got a feeling.
Well, if Nellie's got a feeling, that's all I need. I'm going.
It's okay, Billy. You can go. I'll stake you.
Thank you, Nellie. Thank you.
Joe, get me the map of Baja.
Nellie, you out of your mind? We can't be saddled down with that old goat.
Listen, Billy's a friend of mine, Michael Joyce. Besides, I didn't know you was planning on coming. I thought it was all a hoax.
Mr. Smith, I ain't superstitious. But there's good reason why they call him Hard Luck Billy. You know what happened in Alaska. When he went over to the chasm...
Yes, I know, Lou. That was hard luck.
And then 2 years ago, up in them mountains, when Ken McDonald got himself killed, he was with him.
That wasn't my fault, Lou Hooker.
Maybe not, but every time you go somewhere, something goes wrong.
All right, Lou, that's enough. If Nellie wants hard luck along, that's the way it'll be. Nobody's asking you to go.
And Nellie, I'll do the cooking, and I'll watch the water. You're gonna need somebody to watch the water.
Nellie, do you really think there's gold in this Mulegé?
When Nellie gets that feeling, you can bet she's right. Because Nellie hears voices.
Voices?
Don't you, Nellie?
Voices?
Yep. I remember up in Alaska, nobody believed there was gold up at Lake Flat. And Nellie heard her voices. Sure enough. Pow! She hit it.
Now, what the devil is he talking about?
Like Billy says, sometimes I have that certain feeling. I've got that certain feeling right now.
All right, count me in. But I tell you, it's bad luck taking him along.
Michael?
All right, I'm in, I guess. But even if it isn't a hoax, I don't see how you're going to pinpoint one tiny spot in all that desert.
First of all, how do we know it is all desert? Secondly, these nuggets look like they could have come from a riverbed that's been dry a long time.
Or from the surface of a lava bed.
Could be. Thirdly, when we get down there, I'm going to talk to the people in and around Mulegé. And believe me, if there's gold there, I promise you, I'll find it. Now, all we got to do is keep our mouths shut and get organized. Thanks, Joe. Not a word to a soul. Let's see. We'll have to change coaches in Tucson and head down into Mexico through Sonora toward the Gulf.
We'll be half dead before we even get there.
Well, it's about time you got back. It's been over 8 hours since you went to Moulahay.
I know. Nellie was asking questions in town, and we waited for her.
She's wasting our time.
We only been here 2 days. We ain't started looking yet.
For what? Nothing around here to look for.
Well, if you felt so darn sure about it, why'd you come for? You came 'cause you're greedy like me, Joyce. You figured we might strike it rich, huh? And I'll tell you something else. I believe in Nellie. And if she says there's gold here, there's gold. I get the fire started for supper.
Nellie, you find out anything?
Nobody in town knows anything about any gold, Michael.
I thought so. Now, you see that, Hooker?
Hear her out, will ya?
Nellie, you think they're lying?
Well? No. No, I think they're honest people. Honest and simple. But if there is gold around here, they don't know it.
You sure?
I'm sure. But you know, that doesn't explain how they live. Every one of those people's well off, and not one of them works.
Well, it doesn't add up.
It might. They say that there's a mission nearby, run by a Father Pierre. The villagers say he takes care of them.
Look good, don't it, Hooker?
Please forgive this intrusion. You may put down your gun. I'm unarmed.
Buenos dias, Padre.
Buenos dias, senora.
Senorita Cashman. You are a long way from your mission.
It is not far when you know the way. You have been making some inquiries of my children, the villagers in Moulahay. I thought I might be of some service to you.
We're looking for gold, Padre.
That's right. Fellow rode into Tombstone about a month ago. He had some nuggets with him, pure gold. He said they came from near Moulahay.
People say many things. It is not always true.
I believed him, Padre. I believe he found gold.
People believe what they want to believe.
How do your children make a living in Moulahay? The crops don't support them, and yet they live very well.
God takes care of them and their needs.
Are you playing God, Padre?
We only try to act as we think God would wish us to. I do not think it would be good for you to search any longer. You will find nothing, and it will be dangerous.
Oh, now that's not a threat, is it, Padre?
No, my son, it is a fact. This is wild country. Many men have perished in its deserts. There is no water.
But we have plenty of water.
It will not be enough.
Then you will not guide us to your mission?
There is nothing for you at my mission, senorita. Please believe me.
I believe there's gold somewhere around here. I'm sorry you won't help us, but I'm going to find it.
I beg of you, senorita. You and your companions rest tomorrow. Then go back across the Gulf. Go back to your own country.
I'm sorry, we can't do that. We've come too far to turn around now.
I am sorry. Very sorry. Vaya con Dios.
Well, he could be right. We've only got that one Mexican's word for it.
Nellie, you know I'm with you. But the priest seemed to mean what he said.
Listen, I know there's gold here, and I'm going to find it. Now, if you lads want to scatter just because it's dry and dusty, and some priest frightens you, go ahead. But not Nellie Cashman.
We're gonna stay with you, Nellie. We're gonna stay.
Easy on the water, old man.
Don't get discouraged. Keep your faith. There's gold, and we'll find it.
It's volcanic rock, sure enough, but that's all, I'm afraid.
That's what I thought. Let's move on.
Nellie, we're not gonna find gold. We're not gonna find anything. We're just gonna die if we don't turn back.
Oh, I know how you feel, Michael, but don't give up now. There's a vein full of gold running through here that's gonna make every step worth $100. Now, come on.
You old fool.
You were gonna keep track of it. You'll kill us all, you fool! No, stop!
Marcus, you better take Lou's gun and get him up quickly. We have to move on.
We can't. We've got no water.
We can't go back, Michael.
Pray for us, Nellie. We've all been sinners.
Finished, Nellie. I don't think I can go much further.
Hold on, boys. The good Lord will lead me to water, and I'll be back by the morning. Rest easy and pray.
are a very determined young woman. My mission is just over that hill. One of my children saw you and said you might need some help.
Your children? Oh, yes. Yes, I remember.
But where are your companions?
A few miles back, I think. I don't know. I've lost all track of time. Padre, I found your gold.
So I see. Gold must mean a lot to you. More than life, it seems.
It's this finding of it, not the spending of it.
I see. Well, you had better come back to the mission now and have some food. My children will arrange provisions for you to take back with you.
Padre, this is gold. Do you know what that means?
I think I do. Are you sure you do?
It means I've struck it rich. Rich like I've always dreamed.
Do you know what would happen to this valley when news of a gold strike becomes known?
Padre, the gold is in the ground. If a body's got the will and the luck to find it, then he's got the right to dig it out. He's earned the right to be rich.
Senorita, if you tell the world of the gold here, this valley will swarm with greed and violence, and the men coming for the gold will strip the land and corrupt my children. I have never been to Tombstone, but I think I can imagine what it would be like. And after they have dug their gold and violated the people, they will go away and leave a wasteland, and they will be no happier than when they came.
Padre, I've got to stake the gold now. If I don't do it, someone else will, sooner or later.
Perhaps, perhaps not. But that cannot be your reason, senorita. For that is a coward's reason, and you are no coward.
I've waited all my life for a strike like this, and I'm not going to throw it away. It means too much.
You said it was the finding and not the spending. Did you really mean it?
Yes, but...
You found it, senorita.
I found it, but nobody knows it. Can you imagine the excitement I'm going to feel when I run into town and holler, I found it, I found it. And I see all those faces, and they know that I, Nellie Cashman, made the biggest strike of her life? God put the gold in the ground, and I found it. I knew he led me here for a purpose. I knew there was gold here. I knew it.
Yes, I think he perhaps did lead you here. You rather than any one of your companions.
Padre, people like to be rich.
But richness has different meanings. There is a richness of the spirit, which is a much more precious element than gold.
No. It's not fair.
Senorita, my children know peace in this valley and in Mulegé. Because of the gold, they have food, comforts, and medicine. They are happy, not greedy. We take out from the ground only what is needed for their welfare. This valley has been blessed by God. I believe he wants it left that way.
Padre, something has come over me. I don't feel like Nellie Cashman at all. For I love gold. I love the thought of it, the sight of it, and the touch of it. I know the good Lord wanted me here. I heard his voice, Padre. I heard his voice.
God speaks to all of us in different ways.
Perhaps you're right, Padre. Perhaps he didn't bring me here for the gold. But I've got the strangest feeling. Maybe it could be sunstroke. At any rate, your secret is safe with me. I have found something here, but it wasn't gold.
Whether or not Nellie Cashman heard voices, it is a fact that she had an uncanny sense when it came to gold. She struck it rich again in Alaska in 1898 and died there in 1925. Marcus Aurelius Smith went on to become one of the first senators from Arizona. Be with us next week for another true story from Western history.
some rain, we're going to parcel this out with a teaspoon. Any questions? Line up and get your ration.
Well, if we don't get some rain, your cattle ain't gonna last a week.
I don't know that yours are any better off.
Well, nobody's any better off. It's like this up and down the state.
We got to do something. Now, what do you got in mind? All we need is a miracle. And miracles ain't been happening around here lately.
You know something, Big John? Maybe one's just about to happen.
Howdy, gents. Nice day, ain't it? That is, if it don't rain.
By Jing, he's a rainmaker. Is that right, mister? Are you a rainmaker?
Oh, sorry. Wished I was. The only rainmaker I know is Mother Nature. All I am is what you might call a midwife.
A midwife?
That's right. Only Mother Nature can make rain. All I can do is kind of help her along a little.
I know this fella, Big John. I was in Kansas when he brought in 4 whopping inches of rain.
Not me, my friend. Mother Nature. Now then, can one of you gentlemen tell me where I am?
Now you're in Graham County, Arizona.
Graham County, eh?
Look, Big John, we can
Where are you heading, mister?
Waltham County. Now, that'll be the next county right straight down the line, won't it?
That's about 7 or 8 miles, straight south.
Straight south. Oh, well, nice talking to you, men.
Now, hold on there, Mr.
Bleak. Fenimore Bleak.
We ain't gonna let him ride off just like this.
Why not?
Because rain's about the thing we can use most of.
You speak right, friend.
Man says he can't make rain.
That's fact. The only one that can make rain is old Mother Nature. Same old girl that let down 5.5 inches up in Nevada country, where I just came from. Nearly lost my cannon on that flood. Well, nice talking to you, man.
Now, hold up there.
Let him go.
And lose maybe our only chance for rain? I stand to lose a lot of cattle if this dry spell don't break.
We all do, Bates.
You heard what he said. 5 inches of rain up in Nevada.
5.5, friend.
Think what half of that would do for us.
I'll tell you what I heard. I heard the man say can't make rain.
But that's just his way of talking.
That right, mister? That's just your way of talking?
You know something, Mr.
Brewer. Big John Brewer.
I like you, Mr. Brewer. You got a way of coming straight to the point. The fact of the matter is, I couldn't help you even if I wanted to. My services are spoken for over in Waltham County. Mr. Fletcher and a Mr. Reed. Neighbors of yours, I reckon. Fletcher? Reed? Oh, you know him.
We know him.
Well, that's the way it is. First come, first served. Maybe Mother Nature will come through for you on her own. Been known to happen.
Are we going to let him slip through our fingers?
The man's a weasel. Can't say anything straight out. For my money, he's a pure fake. Waltham County can have him.
Get up.
All right, heave it, you mule-eared weasels. Get it moving. Watch those wheels there, you no-account, lily-livered, lop-eared mules. You buzzard game. Easy now. Get hold of that wheel there. Come on now, pull a little bit. Easy now.
Keep going, Reed. We don't want to waste all day here.
Yeah. All right, watch it, you guys. All right, you ready? Let's go.
Get us. Get us. Hey,
get up. Get up. Yeah. Get up. Yeah. Yeah. Get up
Mr. Bleak?
Well, Mr. Brewer.
What's your deal with Waltham County?
Deal?
I'm talking about money. How much are they paying you for your midwifing?
Oh, same as I get anywhere else, just my expenses. $1,000.
That's a lot of expense.
Well, not when you consider my time and the nature of my equipment. Then if old Mother Nature should prove stubborn, why, Nobody's hurt bad. I go on my way, no hard feelings.
And if it rains?
Then I get $1,000. An inch. Measured in the courthouse of Walton County.
$1,000 an inch?
Well, that's for the first 4 inches. After that, I get $2,000 an inch.
Well, I'd say, Mr. Bleak, you got yourself a mighty good business.
Now, Mr. Brewer, you're a cattleman. You know the value of rain during a dry season. Now, the money spread thin. Nobody's hurt bad. Everybody comes out ahead. Now, that's the way I like to do business.
Morning, Reed.
Morning, Big John. You all right?
Oh, fine, fine. That was nothing.
Morning, Fletcher.
Well, good morning, Big John. Let's get the wagon moving.
All right. Get rolling. All right, get up in there. Miss Brewer.
That man's a fraud, Fletcher. He's bluffing.
It's a free country, Big John. Think what you like.
He plays the odds. If it doesn't rain, he loses nothing. If it does, he rakes in a big pot.
Have you taken a good look at your cattle recently, Big John?
I have.
Maybe he's bluffing. We ain't in no position to call.
Neither are we.
What do you say?
I'm saying Graham County is willing to share the deal.
Willing?
I'm saying we share Bleak. Graham County shares half the cost for half of the rain. We set him smack dab on the county line.
I thought you had him pegged for a fraud.
I do, but I've been outvoted. The Graham County ranchers wanted me to speak for them. They want in on the deal.
Why should we share him?
Well, it seems only right, we being neighbors and all, and both in the same fix.
Suppose he don't produce.
Both stuck even.
And what do we get for thinking up the idea and bringing him in?
Our thanks, if it rains.
No deal, Big John. We need all the rain we can get and then some.
You speaking for all of Waltham County?
He is. There comes a time when a man's got to look out for his own.
Fletcher, you know it don't set very well for neighbors to behave that way.
Well, I'll tell you what, neighbor. If our rainmaker cooks up a real spellbinder of a storm, and the rain spills over the county line, you folks can have the overflow, free of charge.
Let's get started. The meeting of the Graham County Ranchers Association is in session. Right here now. We're open for discussion.
Ain't nothing to discuss. We need rain, not talk.
I say we go over and drag that rain man back across the county line. We saw him first. They got a legal right to him, Bates. Dragging him back would be kidnapping. Well, what are we going to do? Sit around and watch while our cattle drop like flies?
Well, suppose we hire another rainmaker.
What do you mean, like asking Navajos to do a rain dance for us?
Well, I agree with Big John. Stealing that rainmaker ain't legal, and I'm against kidnapping. But even a rainmaker's got to have something to work with. Now, it ain't that the man can work magic.
What are you getting at, Fuller?
What happens if they wake up one morning and find that cannon gone?
You could hardly call that kidnapping. In a way, cannons is really public property.
Well, I'm against it. We supposed to sit on our thumbs watching their cattle get fat while ours thin down to shoe leather?
It just ain't reasonable, Big John. Well, you said yourself, them fellas won't even talk to us.
But this way we can get them to come to us.
Yeah, throwing lead all the way. Hot blood, that's what's in the saddle here. That sun's heating up a dang sight more than the rocks. What are you gonna do? Sneak in the hen house for a chicken and find out you got a crow? How do we know that fella's gonna produce for us anyway? Are you ready to stage a full-scale war for a skinny crow?
We got to do something, Big John. We can't just sit by and watch while our stock dies off by inches.
There's only one thing I can think of that makes any kind of sense. Take your hats off. Lord, you know, without me telling you, that we're not the kind of people that come bothering you every day. We need rain, Lord, and we need it bad. If you can't send us any, we won't argue with you. But since you made all men equal,
It seems we got a right to ask. Don't send Waltham County rain and leave us high and dry. Treat us all alike.
That's all we ask. Amen.
By George, isn't that thunder?
Ain't you never heard a cannon before?
Well, let's wind her up again. When can we expect some results, Mr. Bleak? Well, now, that's kind of hard to say. You see, we got to get the message through to old Mother Nature. We got to wake her up. We got to let her know we mean business. Got to let her know we're expecting. Remember, old Mother Nature is a woman. And sometimes the ladies, they don't go according to the rules. Sometimes they got to be coaxed more than at other times. All right, boys. Load her up good. No halfway measures for this old girl. That's the secret, Mr. Reed. 26 years of toil and trouble.
What is that stuff?
Phlogiston.
What?
I've already told you more than you need to know. I wouldn't have told you that much if I thought you had the scientific background to understand it. Phlogiston. The inner essence of all things, living or otherwise. Nature's glue. Gets up there and plays in the air like one of them concert people on a grand piano. Quicksilver and honey. Things we mortals wouldn't even begin to understand. Is that a fact? Now, if I thought you were capable of understanding this, why, I might be able to...
Yeah?
Hey, Reed!
Excuse me. Yeah? Big John's men. Our cannon must be keeping them awake. Should I get rid of them? No need to. They won't hurt us. Let them look if they want to.
All right, boys. Primed and ready. Let her rip.
Counted 9 head loss yesterday. There'll be double that today.
We got to do something, Big John.
What do you got in mind?
You know what I got in mind.
Oh, that don't make sense, Bates. That cannon's been going off for 7 days now. People of Waltham County ain't no better off than we are.
Oh, ain't they?
You had a good look today up toward Round Knuckle Ridge?
Them's rain clouds. A whole suitcase full of them.
And headed straight for Waltham County.
It's gone! Wake up! Wake up, you fellas! Wake up! My cannon's gone! Get Mr. Fletcher! Go get Mr. Reed! Somebody! We need some help! Mr. Reed, they took the cannon! Why aren't you fellas doing something? That cannon's been in my family 100 years. Why, I loved it like a brother.
Don't worry, Mr. Bleak. We'll get your brother back for you.
All right, let's go.
I'm going to ask you just once, Big John. Step aside.
What did you have in mind, Fletcher?
We aim to take that cannon, one way or another.
I never did understand why you couldn't carry a 6-gun like the rest of us.
I'm carrying one now.
I couldn't help but notice.
Now, wait a minute, boys. There ain't no use fighting over this thing.
Ham!
Right there runs the county line. Walt on that side, Graham this. Now, it's only neighborly to tell you that Waltham men ain't welcome on this side without a written invite.
We don't aim to fool much, John.
You get the idea somewhere that we're in a playful mood?
Now, boys, I want to tell you something about that cannon, and you got to listen. Last chance, Big John. That cannon means rain to us. Life or death.
If that cannon works, Fletcher, it works for both or neither.
That's just it. The cannon doesn't work. It's just a bunch of noise. It's a fake. What? Let's get on with it, Fletcher. And this box, it doesn't have anything in it but dirt. Oh, the heck with all this talk.
Hold it. I felt something on my face.
You haven't yet, but you're going to. Oh, wait a minute. I felt it too. I was saying, the drinks are on me.
Well, I guess there's no point arguing about that cannon anymore. Nope. No hard feelings. Nope. Won't be any strain paying Bleak either. Shared it between Waltham and Graham. Seems to me I remember you saying that he was your rainmaker.
Really, Bob, you must go. It's 4 o'clock in the morning. Captain Warner will be very angry if you're late for duty again.
Captain Warner, I'm sick of Captain Warner. Honey, I've got a wonderful idea. Why don't we get married?
On a lieutenant's pay? I'm sorry, darling, but it's impossible. You know that.
I sure picked the right career,
Well, there are lots of ways a man can make extra money, even if he is in the Army.
Such as?
Oh, I don't know offhand, but I'm sure my uncle could steer you onto something.
And what if I did get more money?
Then we can talk about you and he. And now, night.
Good night.
This is the news I've been waiting for, boys.
Yeah, but will this Captain Warner cooperate?
Captain Warner won't be the only one on that expedition.
Chad, Monty. I thought you two were in Sacramento.
We got some insider information.
Yeah, the engineers are getting those new orders. And I want to move fast. Is Benson ready?
It's ready.
Good. See, boys, there's no problem. If Captain Warner won't cooperate, Lieutenant Benson will.
Death Valley Days.
Howdy, folks. I'm the Old Ranger. Our story deals with the Army engineers of the early West, one of the most colorful groups of men in our history. In the year 1849, thousands of immigrants swarmed into the gold field. Now, the engineers had a job of surveying fort sites, Indian villages, locating valuable mineral deposits, planning new rail and wagon routes, harbors, and so on. Now, the information gathered by the engineers was of great value to many people. To a few, it became a matter of honor.
Look at you. Eyes bloodshot, asleep on your feet, late for duty 3 mornings in a row. This happens one more time, I'll throw the book at you.
Yes, sir.
Aren't there any other places to go at night except the home of the biggest grafter in Monterey?
Can't spread Army pay very far, sir, and Mr. Hooker is a hospitable man, sir.
Oh. You think his parties are free, is that it? Well, I've known Joe Hooker for a good many years, and let me tell you something. Every man who accepts his hospitality not only pays for it, sooner or later, he overpays. And as for that niece of his...
Before you say anything else, sir, I proposed to the lady last night.
Propose?
Yes, sir.
You can't be serious.
I am, sir.
Bob, listen to me. That girl is just like her uncle. She's probably a part of his game.
I don't know anything about that, sir.
You do know that Hooker is an ex-Army officer?
Yes, sir.
That he was kicked out 5 years ago for selling confidential information?
Yes, sir, and now he's one of the richest men in Monterey, sir.
Look, Bob. Your father was a good friend of mine. You're almost like a son to me, and that's the way I'm talking to you now. I know. It's pretty hard for us Army men sometimes, particularly here in the gold country. Our pay is small. We look around and we see everybody else getting rich. So we become dissatisfied with our jobs, ourselves, the Army, life in general. It seems to us that all the great things are passing us by. But look, Bob, the Corps comes first. We engineers have a job to do. That's why we can't get involved with people like Hooker and his niece. They're trouble. Come in.
Morning, William. Morning, Lieutenant. What, did I walk into something?
Dismissed, Lieutenant.
What's the boy done, William?
You know very well what the boy's done, Hooker. Too many parties at your house.
Since when is it against regulations to have a good time?
Why don't you get out of Monterey and set up your shady operations someplace else?
Where else could I make so much money? With immigrants pouring past Lassen Peak at the rate of 300 a day, new gold strikes opening up every hour, well, there are fantastic opportunities
I know
here.
all about the opportunities. Now, why'd you come here, Hooker? I'm busy.
I came to do you a favor.
Only favor you can do me is clearing out.
I'm going to give you a chance to make some easy money.
Why don't you give up? If I've told you once, I've told you...
1,000 times. Yeah, I know. The devil never gives up. Don't you know that?
Come in.
Dispatch from Colonel Hebert, sir.
Thank you. Hooker? This dispatch is my retirement papers. I'm going back east to rest, to look up some old friends and do some fishing. And I'll always be grateful for one thing.
That you never did anything to discredit the Corps like I did.
Correct.
Will, you're a stuffed shirt. What if I were to tell you that dispatch does not contain your retirement papers? It contains instead a request from Colonel Hebert that you make one last expedition to map the best route for a railroad over the Sierras to the Pacific.
Impossible. He promised me that would be the... You started once.
What did I tell you? Yeah, they figure there's life in the old horse yet. Instead of turning you out to pasture as you deserve after a lifetime of service, they're going to squeeze the last
How
drop
did you know about this?
It's my business to know. But, like I said, I came here to do you a favor. You ought to survey the best route for a railroad to the West Coast and make a report to Colonel Hebert. I want a copy of that report.
You're out of your mind.
I have friends who pay plenty for it.
You know what you can tell
And
your
I
friends.
happen to know that you need money. You deserve the money, Willie. And if you weren't such a self-righteous fool, you'd take it.
I wish there was something I could do about you, Hooker.
Don't try, Willie. I have too many friends in high places.
Get out.
Shame you're so pig-headed, Willie. But if you won't sell the report, I can find others who will.
He can find others who will. I'm sure he meant Benson, Martha, but I don't know what I can do about it.
Can't you ask Colonel Hebert to send another assistant?
Take too long for him to get here.
All I know is they shouldn't send you, Will.
Well, this is the last trip.
We've been saying that for 3 years now. This is the last trip.
That doesn't sound like you, Martha.
I can't help it. You've done more than your share. You're entitled to your retirement.
I'm the only one available.
But with the Modocs on the warpath, that country is dangerous. Tell them you won't go.
Martha, you've been an army wife long enough to know better than that.
I guess you're right. But you need a man along you can trust.
Well, I think Bob's trustworthy. He's just let that girl turn his head for the moment, that's all.
How can a young man be so unmindful of his duty, his career?
It's the times. Standards are all distorted. Fortunes being made overnight, easy money lying all around just for the taking. It's hard, particularly for the younger officers.
There must be something you can do.
Well, I'm just going to have to take my chances on him, that's all. Have faith in him.
How much money do you make, Bob? So never mind, I know. It's next to nothing.
It's less than that.
Not even enough to put something by for a rainy day. Look at Captain Warner. 25 years in the service, and what does he wind up with? Just what you're making, less than that. Bob, I'm giving you an opportunity to really look out for yourself.
Oh, this is probably very true, Mr. Hooker, but the fact remains, selling those reports is against Army rules.
Army rules. Captain Warner's rules. A big man doesn't live with the rules. If a rule gets in his way, he ignores it.
Those surveys are confidential.
Bob, My friends are men of vision. They cut through rules and confusion and move ahead, which is the only way to get things done. They're going to make California the richest state in the Union. They're going to own the mines, the big shipping companies, the railroads, and you can get rich right along with them if we make this information available to them so they can go ahead. What do you say?
I don't know. It is tempting, but...
You're afraid you might be found out and there'd be a big to-do.
Well, that's part of it.
Forget it. Everybody plays the game, and one hand washes the other. Bob, you're a fool if you pass this up.
I'll think about it, Mr. Hooker.
It's no good. The expedition leaves tomorrow. I have to get somebody else if you turn me down. And I won't find that hard either. I can turn to a lot of people, Lieutenant. A lot of them. I asked you first because Indiana said you needed extra money.
Well, I'll let you know.
Well, haven't you two finished your business yet?
Well, Bob is still undecided about my offer. Perhaps you could help him make up his mind.
Bob, what's bothering you? You can be rich. Or do you think there's some special virtue in being poor?
Well, there are certain principles.
Principles? When you're dead and gone, do you think anyone will remember that you, Lieutenant Robert Benson, had principles? No. But they'll remember the men who built the railroads, and the mining empires and the shipping companies. Men of wealth and power. Bob, we only have one life to live. Now let's enjoy it while we can together.
You know how much I want that, honey.
Yes, I know. And I want it just as much as you do. But only if I can have the things I'm used to. I know it sounds terrible. But I just can't live in a shack like Mrs. Warner. Not even with you.
Would the $5,000 your uncle offered make that much difference?
I think we could be very happy on that as a start.
Would we be married as soon as I get back?
Yes.
The expedition was prepared for setbacks and hardships, and they had them from the very beginning. 2 of the soldiers deserted to try their luck in the gold fields. 2 pack mules with supplies were lost over Devil's Drop. An Indian arrow killed one of the enlisted men. But up Pat Lassen Peak, the expedition finally got down to the business of surveying.
Okay, Bob?
Fine, sir.
Through the fall days and blustery weather, they continued. But finally, the job was done.
32! Let's go home!
Bearing north, 48 degrees, thence southwesterly along said prolongation to the river. Said route being the most feasible past Lassen Peak. Signed, William Warner, Captain, 10th Military Department. That about does it, Bob.
Yes, sir.
Never easy to lose men, or animals for that matter, but it's a job that had to be done.
Yes, sir.
You know, before we left Monterey, Hooker offered to buy a copy of that report from me. I wouldn't sell, of course. Then he said there were others in the expedition who would. I laughed at him. Somehow, up here among these high mountains and the stars, Joe Hooker and his easy money crowd aren't very important, are they?
No, sir, they're not.
Bob, you've done a good job these last 2 months.
Thank you, sir.
I think I'll get some sleep. Good night.
Good night, sir.
Captain Warner!
Quick, bring me up a rope. I'll have to pull him up.
And being soon unable to continue as head of this expedition, I hereby turn command over to my aide, Lieutenant Benson, with instructions to lead it back to Monterey with all dispatch. Signed, William Warner, Captain, 10th Military Department.
You better rest now, sir.
Won't do much good. One more letter, also, Colonel Hebert. Dear sir, this is to recommend promotion for my valued aide, Lieutenant Robert Benson. Whose devotion to duty, high ideals, and conduct on this expedition merits such recognition. He is a man of whom the Corps can be proud. Signed, William Warner, Captain, 10th Military Department. Give my personal things to Mrs. Warner, Bob. See that she gets back east, and don't let...
Captain Warner?
Orderly?
Yes, sir.
Wrap Captain Warner's things. I'll drop him off at Mrs. Warner's on my way to Sacramento.
Yes, sir, and a lady just arrived to see you, sir.
A lady?
Yes, sir.
Bob, I thought you'd never get back. Just been counting the days. Why didn't you come by last night?
Well, when I finished with my paperwork, it was too late. And now I've got to go to Sacramento. Did you know that Captain Warner was killed?
I heard. That put you in command, didn't it?
Yes. Indiana, I want to talk to you. I want to talk to you about the report.
What about the report?
I've changed my mind.
What do you mean?
I'm not giving a copy of that report to your uncle or anyone else except Colonel Hebert.
Why not?
I can't.
But you said that you loved me, and that we'd be married just as soon as you got the money.
I do love you, and I want to marry you, but not on that kind of money. I can't break faith with the Corps, with Captain Warner, or with myself.
Bob, we've been through all of that before. It's all very noble, yes, but it just doesn't pay off.
I am not trying to be noble. I'm just a soldier who remembered where his loyalty belongs. I was hoping you'd agree with me and understand.
do understand. But I don't agree. Oh, my uncle will be furious, and I don't blame him. He looked like such a fool to those men he promised the report to. You're the fool to throw away $5,000.
This money really means more to you than I do, doesn't it?
No, that's not so. You're taking it the wrong way, Bob.
No, I'm not. It's all become very clear to me.
That's not true.
You don't love me. You never intended to marry me. Colonel Warner was right. Your hospitality had a price on it.
Maybe it was that way at first, but not now.
And when Captain Warner wouldn't sell the report, your uncle and you went to work on me.
Please believe me, I do love you.
If you love me, then you should see why I can't give you that report.
Bob, listen to me. You're never going to get anywhere if you don't play the game just like everyone else.
Maybe not. But I just don't like the game. And you can go back and tell your uncle just that. You'll never get the report. Not from me.
That double-dealing, mealy-faced... Where is he now?
I heard him say he was going to Mrs. Warner's and then on to Sacramento.
No, he's not. Chad, Marty.
Right, Mr. Hooker.
Oh, wait, you're not going to hurt him.
Hurt him, I'll kill him.
Well, that's the story.
Captain Warner had a lot of faith in you.
Bob, you've got to get away from here fast. They're going to kill you.
Kill me?
Uncle Joe sent his men after you. They're on their way.
Get in the house, both of you.
Benson, we want that report.
This is a warning. The next one will be a lot closer.
Bob. Oh, you're not hurt.
I'm all right. Thanks, Mrs. Warner.
Darling, I'm so sorry. For everything.
Well, it's over now.
I honestly never realized what my uncle was like until today.
Well, when I get back, I hope we can finally do something about him.
Take me with you?
I can't.
I can't go back there anymore.
Why don't you stay with me until Lieutenant Benson returns?
I'll wait here, Bob.
And Indiana was at the little house to welcome Bob Benson back from Sacramento, after which they were married. Captain Warner's memory lives on in one of the great California mountains, Warner's Peak, named for him. And this surveyor's transit of the period will always be a symbol of the courage and loyalty of our early Army engineers when it came to a matter of honor.